Time for the main event!
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you like the content, hit the subscribe button, leave a like down below. So it looks like the WWE filed for some trademarks for some potentially new video games in the future. This comes from Insider Gaming. Let's go check out this article. And then we found out what that blurred out section was on the main menu. We're going to discuss that too. So stick around, we got a lot to talk about today. Let's get to it. Alright, here we are over on Insider Gaming. Shoutouts to them. And of course, they use this picture here to really be like, hey, it could be this. So I was like, oh, because this is one of my favorite wrestling games of all time. WWE All-Stars. It says WWE files new WWE Eras Collide Gaming trademark. So let's read what it says here. It says WWE has filed 3 new video game trademarks. On February 18th, WWE filed to trademark the terms WWE Domination, WWE Generations, ooh, that could be an All-Stars successor, and WWE Eras Collide, ooh, that could also be an All-Stars game. Oh, this is huge. I mean, I hope these just aren't phone games, but let's keep reading here. All 3 trademarks have the same description, noting that they're all used for video games. Trademark registration is intended to cover the categories of video and computer game software. Video game software for use with wireless devices, downloadable video games software for use via a global computer network and wireless devices. Interactive video game programs and computer game cartridges, interactive multimedia. So the fact that it says cartridges means it should be coming to like a Switch or a PlayStation or whatever. Interactive multimedia computer games on all platforms comprised of computer hardware and computer game software, electronic game software that involves interaction with a user interface to generate visual feedback on a video device. The official trademark description reads, WWE games in the past have focused on the clash of eras. In 2011, WWE released WWE All-Stars, published by THQ. The game focused on pairing the stars of yesteryear against the then modern stars. That game was super awesome. If you haven't played it, I'm sure there's a way to emulate it somewhere. It's also back on the 360 and the PS3. I had the 360 version. I got 1,000 achievement points. I love that game of WWE. The game was an arcade-style break from the usual simulation releases the sports entertainment juggernaut puts out annually. No game has since been directly focused on the collision of different eras in WWE. However, every year, several generations are represented in the WWE 2K video game series. It is not certain whether these trademarks will lead to a new video game release, and if that game will be released on mobile, like I was saying earlier, or console devices. Still, it's been several years since WWE has tried something new in the gaming realm, and any sign of a fresh idea could be fun for that fan base. Learn more about the upcoming WWE 2K release by checking out the latest updates to the Universe mode. WWE 2K26 releases globally on March 13th. So this is huge. I mean, we've been asking and begging for an alternative for years now, and the last alternative we got, which actually was a replacement for 2K21, was that WWE 2K Battlegrounds. Now, I liked the concept, it's just the execution was really bad because they tied every unlockable to having to be online, connected to a server to unlock those coins to buy everything. Plus, a lot of the wrestlers all played the same because I think there was only 4 different play styles, and the only difference was their finisher. Like their finishers were different. So if we can get back to the point of what WWE All-Stars was, one of my favorite wrestling games of all time. In fact, it's up there with Here Comes the Pain and WrestleMania 19 on the GameCube. Those are my 3 top favorite wrestling games, and probably games in general. Mega Man X is also up there, because Mega Man X is the game that got me really hooked on video games. So, tied at the top for wrestling games for me is WWE Here Comes the Pain, SmackDown, WrestleMania 19 because of the revenge mode, and it was just fun to play, and of course WWE All-Stars because they blended wrestling and fighting in a perfect combination in a super arcade style. So it really feels just like, it's like the perfect blend of arcadey goofiness, and I really like the art style and everything, and it had a creator wrestler. Now, if they made a new one, we could get some lady wrestlers in there because it's an all-male cast. Back then, the women didn't really wrestle that much. They were more about eye candy. If we got a new one of these, they could blow out the proportions of the men and the women. It would be awesome. We could have a male and female creator wrestler. They can bring in a lot of the features that have been introduced into the 2K series, like maybe we get a campaign like My Eyes. Maybe we get a full-blown, super in-depth create a wrestler, create a championship, create everything. Why not just do all of that? That would be awesome. It had the create a wrestler in the first one. It had a story mode where I believe Undertaker was the final boss to fight, and that was fun. There was a couple broken moves that they had where Macho Man, even if you were running away from him on the outside, since he did his off-the-top rope elbow drop, he would hit you no matter what. You were like a magnet. It was kind of funny. But yeah, for the most part, the game was just awesome. And it's one of the few games I actually played online. I completely forgot that this was probably I said it was 2007 was the last time I played online, or 2008. No, it was this one. This was the last wrestling game I played online. Technically, it's not your traditional wrestling game, but it was just so fun. You can punch them so much, they bounce off the ground and keep them in a combo, and they'd be floating there. They blended arcade-style fighting game and wrestling perfectly. It's like the perfect arcade-style wrestling game, and I really want it back, and it sucks that we never got a sequel. I would love to see a return to this. Alright, so here is the main menu of the WWE 2K26, and as we all saw, this was blurred out, and we're like, what is this? I said right away, that's the Ringside Pass. That's why when I first did the video for when they were showing everything, I didn't really mention it, because like, oh yeah, it's got to be the Ringside Pass. But I was wondering, like, why would they blur it out? Everybody was excited because they thought it was a new mode, and well, technically it is a new mode. It's Ringside Pass. It's a new thing. But I think the reason why they blurred it, and shout outs to Austin Creed, because he's the one who posted this, it's Mr. Iguana. So, confirmed, AAA is going to be in the game. At least Mr. Iguana is. And since he's on the Ringside Pass page, they're probably going to put a lot of the AAA wrestlers in the Ringside Pass. Now, this would mean that he's on the free pass, right? Because why would they put him here if he's paid DLC? I think he's in the Ringside Pass first tier. He might be one of the first unlockables you get. He might be a bunch of AAA stuff. That could be the entire first season. It's just AAA wrestling stuff. And that would be really freaking awesome, especially for those of us that... There's so many cool creation parts they could add in with that, too, for me personally. So that's really cool. And then we got a really good zoomed-in look. I mean, this has been here for a while, but... These look like the three factions. So we got a spray paint. We got like a cool S. I'm guessing that's Seth Rollins, maybe. I have no idea. And then the letter T, that could be CM Punk. So I'm wondering if on the island it's CM Punk, Seth Rollins, then who would be the third person? Because it's Anarchy. I forget the three names of it, but there's three different ones. And who knows? That could be like a tombstone thing or something. But I'm really curious what the three factions are. But anyway, so yeah, the whole blurred out thing is the Ringside Pass, like I was saying. I'm very curious what the first season's going to be. I'm hoping it's AAA. And it's funny, they even have the VC logo here because, hey, you're going to be unlocking and probably wanting to use VC. I wonder how much VC it's going to cost to skip a whole season, because that is an option. Like for those people that have disposable income and just want everything right away. Like if I was rich, yeah, I'd just unlock everything right away. I wouldn't care. But you know, I'm trying not to pay into that concept, because they're like, oh, people are okay with paying it. Let's just keep doing that, because I don't want to give them that idea. But I'm just one person. There's a lot of people that are just going to be like, yeah, I just want it right now. I want to play it now. Hey, if you got the money, go for it, man. But I don't know. I'd rather unlock it normally. But if it's a super grind, I hope that doesn't incentivize us to want to pay the money to just unlock it right away. So anyway, there you have it. There's the news for today. Keep an eye on the channel. There's another video going up with a collaboration with Mr. Dubs. We both did like our top 5 things we want to do first and favorite things. So make sure you check out both our videos, because we gave different answers in each of our videos, and it was a lot of fun. Shout outs to Mr. Dubs. He's the homie of the channel. Anyway, thank you for watching. Sound comments below, and as always, stay frosty.